Yeah, this is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Let's go.
Hi, everybody.
G'day, team.
On the show today, we caught up with the one and only Jesse Wagstaff, about to play his 400th NBL game for the Wildcats.
Yes.
Really enjoyed that.
We talk about Ellie's dire financial situation.
It's fine. Payday's just around the corner.
We hear from some amazing people in our community. They have a terrific
talents.
talent that you'll hear about.
Absolutely.
And we might even pop in the problem that we're having in the technical glitch here in the studio today as well.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Here at Nova, we're a workplace that likes to build each other up. Anyway.
Do we want to get Ross in here?
Here's Ellie. No, sometimes we actually are. And if someone is good at something, we like to point out and say, you are bloody good.
Time to celebrate someone, Nath.
Yesterday, Sean, both and I experienced this at the same time.
We did.
We were outside minding our own business, right? Then Tim, a.k.a. the bin chicken. Hello, Tim.
Hi.
Bok bok.
Bok bok.
Started clicking. And Sean,
Clicking
have
his
you
fingers,
ever heard
yeah.
anything so crisp, so powerful?
You know when sometimes you hear those angelic choirs
Yes.
at some kind of cathedral that just
Yeah.
hits you right in the soul?
This is what his clicking did. Tim, can we hear your clicking?
Yeah.
It's so consistent as
It's
well.
so... If you were to look up clicking in the dictionary, it would be that. And there's not one misstep. There's not one
I know.
click step.
He's doing crossover clicks. He's doing
Yeah.
clicks behind the head, next to the ear.
Fantastic clicking.
Did you know that your clicking would ever be celebrated?
No.
Has anyone ever pointed
Were
out?
you aware of your extraordinary talent?
No, but I feel so blessed that I've
Yes.
got a great click,
Well,
and
it's
it's nice to
God-given,
be
obviously.
recognised.
Do you feel like
I'm
you
not
need
a
to...
good clicker because you know how you do your...
Yeah, you got an
Yeah.
interesting
I
style.
got an
mate.
okay-
I make
clicker.
a sandwich. I make a club sandwich with my fingers.
You do. It's so interesting that you
And
do
then
that.
It's so interesting that produces a noise.
And then I don't get anything really, or doesn't really. I get this. Oh,
that was
a
not
click,
too
that was a click on, but
bad.
it's not a powerful click.
No.
It's hanging
Oh,
on for dear life.
And also, you can't repeat it really quickly, can you? No, yeah, it takes you a while.
So weird, man.
Yeah.
That is so
Now go,
weird.
It's a
go, Tim.
strange
A
way
bit
to do
more.
it.
Oh, anyway, everybody.
I know, amazing.
Magnificent,
Well, we're
magnificent.
You're
clapping.
the best at clicking.
We're clapping, but that's just pretty ordinary clapping.
You're
because
right, there wasn't much
late
in
last
it.
year, I met an extraordinary clapper at the cricket. Her name's Sally. She joins us now. Morning, Sal.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sally.
You have a great clap, Sal, right?
Yeah, I'm banned from clapping at my kids' assemblies, and yeah, I was
This
told
is
off
true.
at a
Because it's a
John
powerful
Denver-
clap, isn't it?
You've been warned
It is,
before,
it is.
Sally. You've been warned.
I have. I was at a John Denver concert. Well,
Oh,
with a
Sally.
Mountain
at the
High.
Regal.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and the lady in front turned around and said, "Can you please not clap so loud?" And I said to her, "I know you meant that as an insult, but that's the greatest compliment. That's my talent."
That's great recognition.
Now,
Yeah, you're
Sally,
right.
Talent.
is it such a powerful clap that it was disturbing her eardrums? Is it the crispness? Is it the power? Is it the volume? Or is it all those three things combined?
I think it's all three. It's the pitch. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's disturbed too. I did backhanded claps for the rest of the concert.
So
Yeah,
you're
no.
saying where you're just patting the back of your hand into the palm of the other hand
Yeah.
to dull it down.
Two backs.
Two backs together.
Matt. Yeah,
Two backs
Wow.
together, just bone on bone.
Yeah. That
Wow.
it's kind of like putting a muffler on it.
See, that's not nice for John Denver, you know. Bit of Mountain
Yeah.
High.
Yeah.
Some of those songs need a double...
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
the double palm.
I was
the
thinking
double
of
palm.
something
That's not
else.
what Sally's the best at.
Yes.
Sally, I know that you're on the phone right now. Are you able to put the phone down and clap so we can experience the
I'll
clap?
certainly try. Yeah,
Right.
I'll see how it goes. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Sounds like
I
someone
don't know.
went down
Did that
a
come
pole.
out?
I
It came out.
Look,
Having heard it live myself, I can say that
Yeah.
that didn't do it justice for the
No,
amazingness
no.
of your clapping
Yeah,
in real person.
I feel like for us to really hear your clap, Sally, we need to put the phone dangling off a cliff and you to clap into a chasm. Oh, here you go. You're at John Denver. You're at John Denver.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, Country Road.
What's your favourite John Denver song, Sally?
Oh, it is Country Road.
Nah, there's a couple other. Annie's song's a ripper.
I don't know any of them.
Leaving on a jet plane is an absolute
What's that?
tear.
How does that go?
Oh.
How does that go?
Leaving on a jet plane.
What's the other
Don't
one?
know when I'll be back
Oh,
again.
Grandma's feather bed.
What's that? How's that go?
Harry, you have to find a bit of
It was 9
Grandma's
feet
feather.
high, 6 feet wide, soft as a down.
And he bed.
Are you joking?
You're from Kalgoorlie, you should know this. Kalgoorlie people know all the country. I mean,
We used to sing them at school a lot, that one.
Is this
There we go.
Grandma's
This is
feather
Grandma's
bed?
feather bed.
I was a little bitty boy, just up on
Never in my
the floor.
life
Come on,
have I
mate.
heard this.
click along, Tim. Click along.
Grandma's house every month episode.
Yeah.
Half chicken,
Hot country ham, homemade butter on the bread. But the best damn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed.
it was
9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 geese and cooked like a roll for the tick. It held 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a piggy we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun in Grandma's feather bed.
Oh,
It
yeah.
actually sounds sick. I hope Grandmother was wrong with you. We didn't know the words. Though.
Yeah, we had. It was like some really bad
Karaoke.
karaoke.
Yeah, I just look in the other room. Amy, our producers, go and get the hell off. So, yeah.
Ready to hit the road this summer? It's time to What If It. Visit whatif.com to plan and book your accommodation, flights, activities, even car hire.
Plus, select hotels are fully refundable. Booking cancellation windows apply.
What if it's Aussie for travel? Check government advisories before booking and travelling.
Yes.
Going to meet some champions right now, whether it be celebrated in public or you declaring
just
it
in
yourself. Janelle's in Canning Vale. Hi, Janelle.
Hello, how are you guys going?
Good, Janelle.
We've
Janelle.
met the best clicker this morning. We've met the best clapper. Now we're meeting Janelle, who is the best at...
I can do a really good chimpanzee call.
Can you really Tarzan style?
What a true talent. Okay, well, quiet please, everybody. Janelle, let's hear it.
Janelle, you know what? That was bloody good.
That was actually really great.
Thank you.
We might need to hear it
Can
again.
I hear it
Janelle.
again?
Yes.
Okay.
Janelle, where does one break this talent out?
I don't know. I can do 2 really good noises, and one's a chimp and one's Donald Duck.
Oh, well,
Donald
let's
Duck.
go into the Donald Duck,
I suppose
then.
we have to
All
now.
right. My chimp's better, but here we go.
Loved it.
She needs a partner with that. He steps on her throat. Harry, do we actually have a chimpanzee sound in there at all? Because I'd like to compare and contrast.
Oh,
Let's,
wow.
do we have one?
Can we tell the
Good.
I
difference?
just had a look for chimp, but we've got a monkey here. Let's have a little.
That's all. There's a monkey. It's a bit different, but
Nah, not much.
It's
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Somebody upset that monkey a lot.
That was what Janelle said.
very, very good,
Thanks,
Janelle.
Janelle. You are very good at that. Well done. That Jason's in Naranda. Hi, Jason.
How are we going?
Oh,
Good,
good,
Jason.
Jace.
What are you the best at?
Making omelette.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, okay.
It's a big
I learned
statement.
this talent a number of years ago when I was in Japan. They have a way in which they have their omelettes like 2 to 3 inches high.
Yes.
So you basically beat the egg white like Nathan beats on Sean
Yeah.
for as long as you can,
Yeah.
and then you separate the egg yolk from the egg white, and then you whisk that through, and then slowly cook it to in a pan. But the trick is you've got to keep the pan sealed, so the moisture raises it, so the actual egg white, everything raises like a pavlova.
Like a souffle.
So it's
really.
sort of like a
Yeah,
meringue
yeah.
souffle situation, and that's the beating of the egg whites for so long. And do you beat the yolks just as much?
No, you just whisk those, but then you fold that through the egg white.
You fold through the egg whites.
And then
okay.
it's like a 3-inch bloody omelette.
Up to a 3-inch high egg omelette.
And can you put things in it?
Yes.
Does that diminish the height?
Or is
I
it
normally don't,
Yeah.
but you have everything
it's
else
just
separate
pure
from
egg.
it. So you
Everything
like
else
the
else separate,
avocado and mushrooms or whatever.
And then you just put
Oh,
that
yeah, them on.
put
Okay,
that
the
around
condi.
there.
Yeah,
Bit of
condiments.
soy sauce.
Okay, is it if we do that method, will it work every time, or is this something that you have to like really hone your skill and then suddenly you've got the technique?
As long as you beat that egg white seriously until it has peaks, and then you just gently fold the egg yolk through, it works every time.
So the egg
Jason-
whites can't take any more, Nathan.
Oh yeah, well of course. It's like Ellie here. Jace, does this impress everybody that you serve it to? Is this your
Yes,
go-to?
because they can't imagine it comes from just 3 eggs.
Yes.
Mate.
What a
There we
great
go,
talent.
Jason.
I would just
I
be
know,
happy
you're
to
just
make
so
an omelette
light.
like the guy at the omelette station at every resort ever.
I know.
Their omelettes are
They do that.
amazing.
And also, they do it in 2 seconds.
Yes.
When I'm at home, it's like 20 minutes to get it prepped, an hour afterwards cleaning up.
Well done, Jay.
The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
George is in Florian. Hello.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Georgia.
What's your what do you think you're the best at?
Whistling very loudly. Be very handy if I was in New York calling a taxi.
Okay.
I'd like to
Well,
hear this,
do you
Georgia.
put your fingers in your mouth or can you just do it with your tongue behind your teeth? How do you do it?
No, it's using my hands as well.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
Well, let it rip.
Cover your ears.
Okay.
Oh,
Good old
that was a lovely one. That was a lovely one,
was
George.
terrific.
There are 300 dogs in Floria running towards your general direction right now, Georgia.
All with a paper.
Well done,
Well, my
Georgia.
kids are
Thank you. Kat's in Connolly. Hello.
Morning, guys. How you going?
Great. Kat, what is it that you think you're the best at?
I can talk to a peacock, and he'll answer me back.
Really?
Well,
You can talk to a peacock.
Is it any peacock or do you have a particular peacock that you like to converse with?
Mum and Dad have got one that's sort of local to their place down in South Mandurah, and so we just roam between the houses, and then I go outside and I talk to him and he talks back to me.
Okay.
Kat, is the orderly on your ward letting you make a call?
Kat, we're very, very interested.
Yes. All right. Quiet, please, ladies and gentlemen. Kat is going to talk like a peacock. Go, Kat.
Okay, here we go.
That does sound like a peacock.
Okay, you're in your parents' yard. Hopefully no one's walking past. And you're making this noise, and then the peacock what will happen?
Pops his head out.
Yeah, what happens with the communication? Will the peacock do it back? What's the deal?
Yeah, so I'll do that, and then so Mum called him Bill, so Bill then will go back at me.
All right. Well, we've got a peacock sound so everybody at home can compare.
All right, now would you like to answer back to that question, Kat?
Yeah, if I said it once instead of 3 times.
Now they're having an argument.
I don't know where to look.
A response, Kat?
Oh, goodness. Again, oh, goodness.
Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Are we going to talk about Ellie and her finances at the moment?
Yeah.
Come on, Ellie, approach
Ellie.
the mic. There are a lot of people
This
that...
is so
Everybody
relatable.
goes through this.
Ellie, if you go to the ATM right now and you get a bank statement, you get a statement of how much is in your account, how much is in there.
6 cents.
And so payday is...
Should be Tuesday.
Are you with Commonwealth Bank?
No.
Oh, okay, because then you get it Monday.
So, okay. Today, the weekend, right?
Yeah.
The weekend. So your weekend's going to be doing...
No. Well, this is the thing. I've started selling some things on Facebook.
What are you selling?
Just like some puzzles and like...
Are you getting any
selling that puzzle I gave you?
Like I have money. I just have not
You don't
right now.
have money. You
you're-
have 6 cents.
you're
You can't even
asset
buy.
rich.
I don't even think you can buy a lolly with that anymore. Like,
No,
not
you
even a
can't.
spearmint leaf.
Well, you can't withdraw it.
You used to be able to get 6, Nate. You used to be able to 6 spearmint leaves.
I did wake up in negative 33 because they took out my car loan, but I moved some money from my emergency fund.
Can the
How
bin
much?
chicken, if you're listening, can you get in here too, please? We want to talk to you. To hurry up. So 6 cents.
Yes.
I have $50 in my wallet. Do you want to borrow it? No, seriously. Because I worry about you for the weekend.
I'll be fine.
Have
You'll see me out and about.
There's so many people like right now gagging to buy your puzzles.
Are you going to be... You're selling yourself on the side of a road to get through?
Well, we live in the right area. Tim. So Ali said, in comparison, you at the moment are filthy rich.
Filthy rich.
You're flush.
Filthy.
How much do you have in your account?
$15.
We get paid monthly, everybody.
That's
and it's
because
not
Tim
easy, is it?
That's because Tim has a financial planner.
Tim, what are you going to do? You're going to make
Big
it rain this weekend? Going to make it rain?
But see, like Ellie's got an emergency fund. My emergency fund is 5 cents right now, so I'll just sit at home and just. I think there's some Easy Mac in the cupboard, so I might just eat that. And
yeah, so the pantry's
Chill.
okay. Is the pantry okay?
Yeah,
you have a partner though, so will you?
Daddy, so he'll just pay the thing.
He's really lovely. He's 89 years old. He's hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
Ellie, do you have some food in the cupboard?
Yeah. I got couscous.
And
Yum.
in a book with it?
Are you going to be having dinner at your mum's house all weekend?
No, I'm actually fine. I'm so fine. Thanks, guys, for your concern.
Do you want that?
You're so fine with 6 cents.
I'm
Okay.
gonna give you
That's cool.
I'll be right.
That's cool, mate.
Some cash
I'm
from
gonna give you
Facebook Marketplace. It's all right.
You're not. What have you sold? Have you sold anything?
I've sold some knickknacks.
What?
I thought you were going to say
The
knickers then.
Well, to be honest, if you sell a
people
bag
pay
of
a lot.
dirty knickers, people will be up for that. They will.
They do.
There are people listening right now that would say, you know, Rose, put me an order in.
13, 24, 10 if you...
That is.
If you'd like to buy a 6-pack. Ellie, why are you slowly unscrewing the microphone? You taking it to cash converter?
Yes.
Put it on Marketplace as well.
Probably might need to keep our wallets close to us.
I've got a lotto ticket. Did anyone win it, by the way?
No.
Oh.
Harry, how are you going financially? We do know you come from wealthy
Yeah,
stock.
you come from money.
Yeah, the parents don't support me financially, since school.
They support you gastronomically, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Monday night dinners go well. All's okay. A couple of smart investment decisions over the last couple of years.
Crypto.
Have set me up.
Yeah.
How do you think I afford to do this job?
That's what
You're basically doing it
they
for
get
free.
paid next to nothing for this.
I was look at the two little paupers over there looking at you.
It's
jealously.
weird. It's like three people in the breakfast slot take all the money. It's weird.
But I don't really have many expenses apart from rent, food, and alcohol. Well, I'm not buying many clothes. You guys know I wear one.
No,
shirt.
well, that's true. But the booze is a pretty big one.
The booze,
Yeah. Harry, for the last 2 weeks, has been sporting a free Bank West hat.
And he's got a free mask from Nova,
All right,
so he's
everyone,
doing well.
If you can send in some funds for our
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Well, we'll
6
have
cents,
we'll
mate.
have a little telethon for you if you would like to donate money to Ellie.
You're listening to Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Hey, the first thing up this morning is Scotty James in the half pipe at 9:30. I can't wait to see it, actually, because he goes absolutely mental. He qualified second. But, with the qualifications of the half pipe, and we're the same with some competitions we go in, you don't want to show your best all the time.
No, that's right.
You don't.
So, you're doing McTwists and all kinds of
You keep
things.
your powder dry
540s.
for when you really need
Yeah,
it.
we're waiting for the day to show our best.
Yeah.
Any day now.
And when we do,
We've got it.
God,
It's there.
Your ears are in for a treat.
Not today, obviously.
Oh, we're busy.
No.
So can't wait. So everybody should be on
that's
to
going
that.
to be ripping.
Last Olympics he was in at Pyeongchang. He got the bronze there. So this one will be quite incredible.
And it's also Sean White's swan song.
Flying Tomato, I think it's about 5th Olympics for Sean. He's won 4 gold medals. So not a bad effort, that guy.
Pretty
at
good
all.
return.
So that'll be great. Hopefully we can see that in good viewing. The big news today was Ben Simmons getting traded from the Philadelphia 76ers. He's gone to the Brooklyn Nets. So he goes to the Brooklyn Nets. They take up his contract. The Brooklyn Nets get rid of... It's probably not a great term, but they move on James Harden, who's an absolute NBA superstar,
Yes.
Nate. It's probably on a $100 million contract.
Yes.
So they move him. They create a little bit of cap space
Where'd they
for
move
themselves. They trade him to Philly.
Okay.
So now Philadelphia, they're a really good team at the moment without Ben Simmons.
Yes.
They have been all year. They add this guy to their team. All of a sudden, they're a chance
unbeatable.
to win the title. Brooklyn, who are already a title contender as well, they lose Harden. But they add Ben, who can give them a different string to their bow.
Will he actually play?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, well, that's good news.
Because he plays with Patty Mills, so, good old superstar Patty Mills.
But
yes, friend.
The thing that sort of sparked his whole attitude was when his team spoke out, the coach and one of the other players spoke out about his performance.
Yes.
So, say if he goes in there, hopefully he won't, but say if he went in there with a slight chip on his shoulder and the same sort of thing happened, will they get the same result? Because he obviously doesn't like being criticised.
Yeah, no, I don't. I just had a massive falling out with those people. Wouldn't work with them, obviously. That won't happen at Brooklyn. He'll just be playing as a guy who runs the point and passes off to Kevin Durant, who's just a freak.
He is.
And so that he'll have a defined role, right? So he comes down and he's a massive unit, so he's about 6'10", and he'll just pass the ball to you and you dunk it, so to speak, and do that stuff, and that'll be his.
I think
that'll be his role.
Hopefully, he's really highly motivated to stick it to Philly.
Yeah, no doubt he will be.
No
doubt he will be. But yeah, it's such a blockbuster trade, and in return also that Philadelphia get 2 first-round draft picks, so they get an unbelievable player in James Harden, but then they get future draft picks,
and they've also offloaded a guy who wouldn't play for them. So, it's a pretty good win.
That was a fire sale, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And Brooklyn Nets.
And they're going to do their gardens as well.
Yes.
And wash their cars for 2 years.
And with the Brooklyn Nets, Nathan, they've got Kyrie Irving, who plays for them only on a part-time basis because he hasn't had the jab.
So he's not allowed to play in New York.
And
he's not allowed to play home games.
As well.
He's not allowed to play home games amongst others. So I hadn't hardly seen him play this year, but I think it was during the weekend. On the weekend, I saw him play for Brooklyn for the first time in ages, but he hadn't lost a step.
Yeah.
He was on fire,
like he'd been there the whole time.
Yeah,
it's amazing,
crazy,
isn't it?
But I don't know what happens with his pay because it seems like
you'd have to drop to part time.
I don't know, a third of the season, perhaps, maybe even less.
You can't expect to get your whole pay if you're only paying a third of the season.
Which is on the back page of the paper with Jack Darling. That as of February 18, then he can do a hell of a lot of dough by not having been vaccinated.
Yeah, they're talking about $500,000, aren't they?
So is there any word yet if he is actually waiting for Novavax?
He's not saying.
It seems like it's the go. I did throw out a few lines.
But how does it seem like it's a go? Where's
because
that coming from?
Because he's constantly training and he's constantly
but maybe he doesn't want to blow out. That's why you do it.
Yeah. No, it just seems like
what?
I think that he's looking for the Novavax.
But it doesn't. There's no indication that he's said that to the club, unless they are not saying because it's a private medical matter. But
but it doesn't become private because then suddenly if he starts playing, we know he's had it.
Yeah.
So it's not really private anymore.
I know.
So why wouldn't you get people off his back by saying, "Look, he is waiting for"?
Yeah.
No, I think that.
And the fact that they haven't is weird. If that is the case.
Well, otherwise, he's given up $800,000 for the entire year and then years on. I mean,
I know
he's not. He couldn't be that wealthy to be able to do that.
Maybe he's invested in crypto as well.
Oh, maybe he's with Harry invested. Okay, I get it now.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
Okay, so Natalie's headphones broke. So now I've got my headphones jacked into where yours are. Sean's got his headphones jacked into where mine is.
And mine are jacked into Sean's and he just randomly turned up the volume while I was talking.
Have you seen the movie Human Centipede?
It's like a rogue hearing aid.
That's what's happening.
So sorry. So when I just turn the knob up, you
have to get Harry's knob and turn that up.
Okay.
It goes without saying, if we could get a tech to Studio One, that'd be great.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
So, yesterday...
Yeah.
You're not going to talk about our deep shame, are you?
We were filming something at Crown Towers, right?
For our Perth
Secco thing. We're doing a little bit of a fancy ad. Mm-hmm. So, lately, and I've been at Crown quite a lot to do filming, they've always said, feel free to use valet.
Yeah.
Right? But I will never use valet because of the state of my car. And also I see the cars that are in there. They're all supercars and beautiful four-wheel drives and I'm in a 2006 PT Cruiser. Let's just call it what it is. So anyway, and I'm always like, I'm not having one of these people that hop into a Ferrari. Parking a Ferrari, get in my car. I'm not doing it. Yeah. So anyway, every time I've gone there lately, you've just parked your car yourself, just off to the side.
Yeah, you find a park.
And then they leave it there.
And then they leave it there. And then
because we're only there for a bit over an hour.
When we did our last show there last year. Yep. It happened then, and then I had to walk all the way back, pay for parking. I was like, no, okay, I'm going to use the valet this time. So I pulled on through and I parked my car just off to the side, and then I walk in. The valet men are there, and I'm having a bit of a chat with them, and they're like, hi Nathan, hi, how are you? And I said, well, that's great. My car's just parked over there, and he goes, I'm going to have to grab the keys off you, and my heart started going. I'm sorry. Why do you need the keys? I've already parked it over there. He goes, we're going to get a bit of a rush. and he goes and we're moving the cars downstairs
to the valet parking.
and then I went, oh no, please don't get in it. Oh my God, please don't.
So they went and got their hazmat suits, and I'd already had the same experience because when he said, "Oh, you'll pick it up from downstairs," I'm like, No, you can just leave it up here. That's
Please
fine.
don't touch it.
And he said, and then literally I turned my back and it was gone. I went, oh, because mine at the moment is full of stuff like to donate to the Good Sammies. You know, you put that in the back of the car, then you drive it around for a while before you actually donate it. So there's just bags and stuff, and things have fallen out of the bags, and dog hair everywhere, of course. And it's like, this is humiliating.
It is. And so when I went in there and Nat goes, he did the same thing to me. I was like, oh my God. And then I said, Nat, he's approaching my car. And then I see him with the keys.
With the holding the door open with the tongs.
Know what? And sometimes with my keys too at the moment, the batteries need to be changed. So
it doesn't always work.
If it doesn't lock, you have to like bang it. So anyway, and it's like, I can see he's like trying to open it. Then next minute to open it. And I swear to God, I'm not making this up, he opened up the door and then took a step back. And it's not like filthy. There's not stuff over it. It's just dirty. It's just not clean. And on the outside, there's webs that have been on there for years.
So he took your car and drove it downstairs, parked it next to the Ferraris.
And then when Natalie and I finished, weren't we? We were so shameful.
I have to sit there while they bring it back, and then it's like, I'm so sorry.
Shame.
Because then he's sitting in the car. He drives it to you, and then you have to go, I'm sorry.
So you know your masks, the like surgical masks you get now.
Yeah.
So not the cloth ones. I extended mine as far as it could go. So it was basically covering
He still
my
knows who
entire
you
face.
are, Nathan. That's fine.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Time to catch up with an NBL superstar, legend of the game, been around for a long, long time. In fact, he's about to play his 400th game.
Hello,
Jesse Wagstaff.
Jesse Wagstaff.
Wow, what a voice!
Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you.
I wouldn't turn my chair if I was on The Voice.
And that's why you're not on The Voice.
Wow, Jesse, wow.
Maybe you should have chosen another
Jeez,
song.
mate.
I mean, the Jesse Wagstaff song is the number one normally, but
You'd think.
All right,
maybe
let's call the next Wildcat. Get Bryce up.
Nah, if I saw your face, I would have changed it.
Hey, Jesse, 400 games, all right, and take the GFs out where you've where you've taken the cup. What's your favourite game out of the 400s? Is there one that you go, that is the one?
Not really. Ironically, I still remember my first one. Which was like 2 decades ago now. It was a away game in Wollongong, and I still remember it. I think it was the 25th of either September or October, so it's kind of weird that I remember that, but it's the 300 in between that I don't really remember.
With that game that you just mentioned, do you remember the guys who were playing for the Wollongong Hawks at the time?
I do. My first basket, I think I stood on someone's foot and they fell over and I just happened to lay it in. So it was a bit more lucky than skill, but I'll take it.
What a way to get your first point.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Now, during your career, you've played with some absolute legends.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you a Sophie's choice here. Who's the person you miss the most on the team? Greg Hire or Damien Martin?
Oh, wow.
You can only choose one.
Can only choose one.
Yeah.
Well, one's got a nub for a finger.
I know, that's a big downfall.
And the other one can probably hear me now, given the size of his ears. So I'm going to say Damo probably because he's listening.
Greg is going to go mental over this.
Oh, that's tough, though. That's terrible.
Listen, you're talking there about you're shunning the man that you took a bath with.
I did. It was I thought of that the other day, actually. We're having an ice bath and only one guy got in, and I kind of wanted to bring it up, but I didn't because I'm not sure too many people know about it.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, who hasn't had a bath with Greg Hire?
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Hey, last week, Jesse, when you were playing, you were outstanding. You were banging threes left, right and centre. You give out the foul at the right times, being an experienced player too. Melbourne United, though, a different beast this weekend. They're a very, very good team. How are you going to approach this one?
Yeah, good team, well coached, and they're coming off 2 straight losses, so I think we're going to have a work cut out for us, and we're obviously on the road, so it's their home game. They're going to be fired up. Defensively, they're the best team in the league, and offensively, they're pretty good as well. So
we got a few tweaks, but it's nothing too different than what we try to do every week.
Jesse, of course, this has been a COVID-interrupted season for you guys, and you really don't know how long you're away for. How much luggage did you take with you when you went?
Not too much. I mean, I took 2 bags. Most of the blokes took 2 bags, but I'm a simple soul. I'm pretty much just wearing Wildcat stuff. I'm not the most fashionable.
You're in your
bloke, so.
Let's be honest. Jesse's one rung up from a dirty hippie.
One rung up. One rung.
Is he?
Say that.
He's one of those people that would have his collection on the end of a stick tied up in a hanky.
Yes. That's carry-on, I believe, so that's fine.
Hey, Jesse, one thing that we've seen about you also is that you're one of those people who forever goes to school. So you've been at uni for 1,000 years or something. You've got 100 different degrees. Can you run us through some of them?
I've got a civil engineering undergrad with a minor in maths because I'm a major nerd. I've got an MBA. I've got a Master of Traffic Engineering. And then
what does that even mean?
What's that one?
You engineer traffic.
On that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I mean, what kind of question is that?
Pretty obvious, really. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
And then nearly done with a Master of Financial Planning, but I doubt I'll get that done. My interest is waning, and with 3 kids, it's fallen by the wayside.
Now, is there an ultimate plan to bring these degrees together to create some super job?
No, probably not, to be honest. I'll probably never use them.
like a lot of people at uni.
So maybe with the next guy on Triple J with Dr. Carl.
Yeah, there we are. I'll just answer all the traffic questions.
Now, Jesse, from knowing Greg for so long, I've known a couple of things about you. I mean, one personally that I know about Jesse is his deep love for the Gilmore Girls. We've talked about that so many times, and he's not ashamed. He wears it with pride. But
it's probably his finest attribute, to be honest.
It is. But no, his finest attribute is apparently Jesse makes an amazing quiche.
I do.
Yes. So, Jesse, can you give as a 400th game present to Perth? Can you give us the secret of your amazing quiche?
Just love, I think.
What are you doing to it?
Oh, Jesse. Now I've just got a flashback of American Pie.
Do you make your own pastry?
Yeah, no, I'm not that cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that talented. I just get out of the
store-bought pastry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that not done? Is that frowned upon?
Oh, no.
I'm just trying to get inside this amazing quiche.
Yeah, why is it so? Like, because I've heard by so many people that have tried the quiche how amazing it is. So why is your quiche better over everyone else's quiche?
Good question.
The expectations are made with love and just the right ratio. Just the right. I make it up every time I do it. So
you sound like you're holding back. You sound like you're holding back on the magic key.
I'm not spilling the beans.
Oh, that's what all those degrees are for. A quiche empire. And the traffic control is to maintain the crowds that are coming towards the quiche drive.
It's going to be like a Taco Bell opening. It's going to be amazing.
I'm glad that's my one attribute.
Yeah, there we go.
Teaching my love of Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
Hey, Jesse, while we got you, the big deal this morning has been Ben Simmons getting traded to the Brooklyn Nets for the bearded one, James Harden. How big's that?
Yeah, look, I learned that this morning. Someone else told me my NBA up-to-dateness is garbage. So
you've done a degree in NBA, haven't you?
Yes, you said it earlier on.
That's a bit weird.
That may be the funniest thing you've said.
There's nothing quite like degree humour, is there?
There isn't, Natalie.
Well, from my point of view, it's going to be a big trade, but who cares about that as we move on to the Wildcats playing the Melbourne United tomorrow. Your 400th game, mate.
Yeah.
And,
it's
we've
an amazing
joked around,
achievement.
but it's amazing, and your longevity.
We did not think you would last.
You've been an absolute superstar at the Perth Wildcats and the glue to that franchise over a couple of decades, mate. It's fantastic.
You've still got seasons in you, haven't you? You're not looking at retiring anytime soon, are you?
No, I wouldn't say seasons.
Come on.
Put it this way, I think Ricky's record's safe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, the way you're shooting last weekend, mate.
Shooting the lights out.
Yeah.
You still got it.
Yeah, he's got a serious haircut nowadays.
Yeah.
Too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
It means business. So, anyway, all right.
I was sick of hearing it with the wife, so I had to get a cut eventually.
Yeah, of course.
Fair enough.
Well done, Jesse.
Well done,
we're
mate.
very proud of you, Jesse.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
Good on you, buddy.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.